in on the weekends now, as long as they'll let me. I lost my full-time position as an assistant producer at the news station as a direct result of the unconstitutional negligence of this system.
Yeah!
I was terminated for not wearing a mask per my doctor's exemption. They have it on file still. I did exactly what they asked me to do, and I still got fired. Hence my into this mask battle. And the more I got into this, the more reasons I found to keep fighting this battle. My common sense asks me why I'm even here. Why must I have to pilgrimage to my state capital to plead my reasons why I don't have to suffocate myself? Assuming all common sense has left our government, I'm going to humor them with why I am here. I'm here to shine light on truth, integrity, constitutional rights, law and order. And I'm also here for the voice and a face of the silent majority that we are fighting for. We'll start with truth. When my supervisor told me that the only alternative to not wearing a mask was to turn in a doctor's note, I spent the next 3 days unpaid waiting to get into my doctor's office because they wouldn't let me into the building without one. I gave my supervisor my doctor's note on a Thursday, and that next Monday, that note was no longer acceptable. The masks were a new company policy. It wasn't in my handbook, nor did I sign anything. My two options were to quit or ... You could be a no-call, no-show. I made it clear in that moment that I was not going to quit, and if they had to fire me, it will be recorded that I was fired for not wearing a mask. My exit interview read, terminated for not wearing a mask, and my supervisor signed it. My company lied to me. Without policy change notification or any kind of training on new PPE, they made a rule that I had to follow. How are we supposed to trust a system if the system is so untrustworthy? Right. I am here because of the lack of trust. I am here because I cannot be manipulated anymore, and I will not be railroaded again. Right. Integrity. I would love to know the name of the person with the brilliant idea that a cloth mask can stop a virus.
There you go! Watch your foot with it! Watch your foot with it! There you go!
I would like a list of that person's personal credentials as well, please.
Bullshit! Yeah, right. That's been paid off by the CDC for 35 years.
The move is owned by China.
When did scientific and medical evidence become a point B? Our medical professionals have abandoned us.
That's right.
They know this is bullshit.
There you go.
How dare them help sentence us to a indefinite ridiculousness?
Right.
And at the expense of our health and rights. Immune suppression research has led me into enough evidence to prove why we should not wear a mask. The devastating silence from our local medical practices prove the truth is at our back door. even unconscious actions can be corruption if the responsibility part is failed due to their negligence. It is not good enough to hear it was recommended. I'm not going to take that anymore. Now I need proof to support your recommendation, sir. Did you know one of the most important factors cancer needs to grow is an oxygen-reduced or free environment? They have our children, cancer-ridden children, walking around in masks. Now we all are. Do the oxygen test. Find out for yourselves. Google kids with cancer. Their eyes, their bags. They need to breathe. We need to breathe. Amen. Oh, I'm sorry. So I'm here to help restore the integrity of our healthcare system. Let's talk a little bit about constitutional rights. Our preamble. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, to ordain and establish the Constitution of the United States of America. Let's talk about each amendment that has been broken by our government officials in 2020, real quick, in respects just to these masks. Amendment 1, freedom of expression and religion. We are here with our redress of grievances. Amendment 2, bearing arms. How does this one taint this mask dealio? Did you know that it was against the law to wear a mask while you were carrying a concealed weapon? Yeah. Did you know that? Yes. Then what? What are they going to do? Take your firearm from you? The law to wear a mask, they made that law to save lives too, right? And now they infringe on your ability to uphold even that law at the risk of losing your right. Amendment 9, the unenumerated rights. This is the category this mask mandate would fall into. Specific rights legally protected by pre-existing laws or pre-existing amendment. This amendment set the precedent for all rights to be protected, big and small. Amendment 10, reserved powers. Powers not delegated by the Constitution are reserved to the states respectfully for the people. Did anyone here get an opinion poll on the mask mandate in the mail? Did anyone get a survey call asking what your opinion was on the masks? Either. Amendment 13, involuntary servitude. They have specifically pushed a narrative that we are doing a service to others by wearing masks. Consider that service involuntary by me. I am here to prove that this mask mandate is unconstitutional. And I just did. In order, let's start with the liabilities here. I will use this platform for just one purpose. Yes. I have created a legal campaign via GoFundMe. I have enough personal reasons to sue my employer and the state of Kentucky.
Yeah.
I've realized I'm not alone. We need to push for class action suits by winning justice through our own justice system We the people go on record for setting that precedence. Once set, the problem will be proven and will be no more. Help support your fellow Hoosiers, and you can look me up at Unmask the Truth at GoFundMe, legal campaign, or Facebook at Emily Joe, okay? I appreciate it.
Write it down.
In 1995, Congress and the President Clinton passed an Unfunded Mandates Reform Act. Granted, it was specifically a mandate, but the is valid and should apply